Kathy Helbig, always working, always working. Kathy Helbig with the Kathy Helbig Group. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning.
Talking off the air about showings and whether or not showings are a good idea. Take us through this.
So basically, we're still experiencing super low inventory. Only 360 something houses in the general area of St. Louis and on the outskirts came on the market last week. 166 are coming soon. So we've had a few of our agents recently go, with not knowing if we're going to have multiple offers or not, maybe we shouldn't go down the same road that we've been doing for the past 2 years of saying, hey, house is on the market. We're not going to start showings though until, let's say, Friday, and then we're not going to accept offers until Monday.
Right.
So if you haven't been in the real estate world out there, that's kind of how it's been for the last couple of years, with the forethought that there's going to be 35 people that make an offer.
Sure.
So therefore, we're going to collect offers all weekend long and then have time to review them. So we've had a few agents go, I don't know if we're going to have 35 offers this time. We don't know if we're going to have 5 offers this time. So let's just go ahead and put it on the market and see what we get. But then I'm getting the calls of, oh, okay, we got an offer and we didn't hold offers. We just put it on the market and let it go. And we have an offer, but it's not an offer that we necessarily want to take.
Where are the other offers?
Because we've got 20 showings set up for the weekend. What do I do?
Yeah.
So that is a perplexing question right now, because I think the theory behind why wouldn't you hold contract acceptance for a few days like we have been doing, why wouldn't you? I think the mindset is, well, we don't want to look like we're arrogant in this type of a market because we don't know for sure if we're going to have 10 offers or not.
Right.
So maybe we don't do that, but then I'm seeing people kick themselves for not doing that, because now they're putting their sellers in a position of, well, shoot, what do I do?
Well, it only depends on how it works out.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Is what you should have done, right? I mean, hindsight's always 20/20.
Exactly.
This is what happened to us with me. We said we're going to look at all offers on Monday. We got an offer on Friday, and they put a 24 hours or else on it.
Right.
And so we were in this, wait a minute, we've got more showings, but they want an answer in 24 hours. But we said we'd only take offers until Monday.
Right.
So it was like, no, I said this, no, I said that.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Well, exactly. So that's why when coming in here today, you're like, what are we talking about? I'm like, oh, let's talk about the question I don't have the answer to. It's really kind of what is the pulse out there right now? And I feel like because we are so low in inventory, and I know rates just went up, or actually the Fed rate went up 40% yesterday. They voted for that. Haven't seen how it's affected mortgage rates yet. We'll find out today. Sometimes it doesn't affect them, but we'll see. But the forethought is it's going to affect the spring market because the rates keep going up.
Sure.
But yet I'm looking at just probably half the amount of inventory this time of year now from what we had last year. And there's people that need to buy, gonna buy, for sure, buyers out there. So my thought is maybe still go down the line of hold offers at least for a couple of days to see what kind of activity you're getting.
Right.
As a seller, that would probably be my advice to you, is to just go ahead down that road, because I do think if your house is a good house, it shows well, and it's priced right, that you still are going to get multiple interest in it based on what we've been seeing. And then if you're a buyer, don't pay attention if it says no offers until so put the offer in.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
because you don't know. You could get, you don't know that there's not 10 people. So all of a sudden, if that seller's like, well, shoot, I don't have 20 showings, because you don't know that as the buyer, maybe I will go ahead and entertain this offer, even though I said don't present it until Monday.
Let me give myself advice
Yes.
as a buyer and a recent seller and a recent buyer. You could drive yourself crazy
Yes, you
as
can.
a buyer or a seller,
Yes.
especially a seller, right? Oh my goodness, I have this one offer. One in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Right.
Right?
That's right.
And so take that offer on its face value.
Yes.
Is this what I want for this house?
Right.
Will I be happy with this offer?
Right.
You can't look at maybe there's a $50,000 offer next week.
Exactly.
You drive yourself
But
crazy.
that's what's happening, because people are still on that hangover from last year, and there might be a better offer.
Right.
But as the buyer, you don't know that. So to me, what used to be, we were worried about upsetting the seller because we were bum rushing, like you said, or bucking the system, because it did kind of make you be like, what the heck's this guy about? He gave me an offer. I told him not to give me I'm not answering this offer until Monday. He's making me offer him. So it kind of puts a bad taste in your mouth, right, as a seller?
Right.
I don't know that we're going to have quite that same effect this year, at least not yet.
Yeah.
To go ahead and say, well, maybe I'm going to try this offer anyway.
I was just counseling myself, but I was the one who ultimately took one of the first offers, but I tried to hedge my bets in terms of full disclosure.
Yes.
And I was going against the advice of my
Yes.
lovely real estate agents who were telling
it
me.
almost blew up.
But it was like, yeah, there's another $50,000
Yeah.
offer somewhere out there
Yeah.
waiting to fall from the sky.
Right.
How come that isn't happening to me?
Right.
Meanwhile, I got a very good, sound
Very good
offer.
offer.
So what are you? You're
Right.
penny wise and dime foolish.
Absolutely.
So but you think back 5-10 years ago,
Yeah.
and you put an offer in on a house, and it was $20,000 less than the offer.
You'd expect a counter.
The
right?
the seller would jump at that
Yeah.
offer because
Yeah.
it was on the market for
Right.
3 weeks and
Exactly.
nobody did anything.
Yeah, totally different world. But I think we're gonna. It's to be seen in
Yeah.
the next few weeks of
All
what
right.
this is gonna shake out like.
So in terms of inventory, you're saying we're less than we were last year, and last year we were thin.
Yes. This is normally one of the busy times of really ramping up with inventory. Is I start getting calls in January to come out in February to maybe do pre-spring listings middle of February,
Right.
and then we're into full-on spring listings by the middle of March.
Right.
And I'm literally like, where's those phone calls? No, because I like I said, I think I'm normally seeing like 600-700 listings come on this time in the spring, and we were like at 360 or something in the last 7 days.
Right.
That's pretty light.
A lot of people who were saying, I got a 2%, 3% interest rate.
Yeah.
I hate my house, but I
That's
love
what
my
I've been
rate.
reading. This is not really necessarily a market that's soft because it's buyer driven necessarily because of the interest rates, because there still is more demand than there is supply. It's a seller issue of why the inventory is so light, because they are into really low
Right.
rates and maybe they just don't want to move right now.
Right, my house is
Look
worth
at that.
$50,000-$60,000 more. Great, but I got a 2% interest rate. I'm not going
Correct.
anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
very interesting. 314-324 phone number over there. What is it?
314-276 sold.
276 sold. 314-276 sold. I've only been saying it for 10 years now. 314-276 sold or KathyHelbyGroup.com. Good stuff.
You
Thanks.
got it.